What's up, y'all? Tony 73 here. All right, well, we've gotten to this part of the job, which usually means that you're in the reassembly process, which is good. We have, let me show you here, all the valve stem seals are on the exhaust side, and they're new. And if you see, take a look at this. These are the old ones, and just look how hard it is. You can't even press this even at all. And they look like actually they could have had some miles put on them, but we've got new ones, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the oh yeah, the tool came. Obviously, you see the whole intake camshaft, the eccentric shaft is off, all the top springs are off, thanks to this. Straight out of China, baby. And I'm telling you, it is a pretty good tool. You don't have to use this if you don't have the money to do it, because trust me when I tell you, I know exactly what you mean. These type of builds can get out of hand pretty quick with the price. But you can use something like this. This is one of my chimney sticks I cut in half, and it was actually going to be my second option here. But say the springs are up here, slide this all the way down, you know, the springs all the way through, and then you can have this wrench, these wrenches, well, this side, something like this. And then it's really best to have two people if you're going to do this method, though. And then you can have somebody holding back here while you take that E8 out, and when they're holding back, and then they can release the tension real slowly. But you would want somebody that kind of has a good idea of what they're doing, because if you just take anybody, you know, if that comes back, it could do damage to your cylinder head, and we wouldn't want that. We're trying to fix it, not cause further damage. So anyway, I've got, as I said, the exhaust side are in, and we're going to put in these now. So I've got them oiled up. I've lapped these valves, and I've cleaned all the carbon off of the lower part of the stem. See how good they're moving in and out? Okay, so what we're going to do now is, let's see if I got a good view. Okay, you can see good enough. And we are using Cortico, however you pronounce that. It's made in Italy. Okay, and as you see, these are the new intake seals. Okay, they're nice. Okay, so what we want to do is, since we're starting on number one, we're going to squirt some oil there. And it comes with a little piece that you slide over the valve stem here. So we'll just slide that over like that. Okay, and then we're going to take this new valve stem. Well, we can go ahead and squirt a little oil on that too, to make sure that it's going to lube it up real good. Okay. And then I usually take like something like this, if you're, it depends on what you're working on, but I'm working on a BMW X1 N20. It's a 17 millimeter. You can hear it seat. There it is. Okay, she's in. Okay, now you can pull your piece off. Get your piece back off. Sometimes it's a little hard to get off with gloves on your hand, but anyway, there it is. Okay, so we got the, and then squirt a little oil on the valve stem seal there. Okay, so we got number one done. Let's move on to number two. Put the little included piece back on. Alright, come over here. Well, I would like to coat that thing. Alright. And take your socket. And it is seated. Okay. Pull it back off. Alright, we're looking good. Alright, number three. Okay. Ready for your little piece again here. A little oil on that. And there it is. Pull your piece back off, if you can get it off. Don't want to come off very easily once you get it on there. It's so slippery with the oil, but I'd rather have it lubricated properly. And then always, you want to squirt oil all over your valve stem. And I can go ahead and do these. They actually need it. I just do the outside of them. Oops, left my red piece on that one. Okay. Now we can move on to valve stem number 4 here. And there it is. Seated great. Piece sure don't want to come out, does it? It's trying to come out. But it's best to do this, trust me. I'm going to just go ahead and take this glove off where I can grab it a little easier. It don't seem to really be doing much of a job for it. But you can have some needle nose pliers or something to pull that off. It'd make it a little easier on you. Because it sure doesn't want to come out. Anyway, y'all get the picture. It's just the same procedure all the way down, and then you'll have new valve stem seals, and you'll be ready to go. You'll be ready for your springs and your keepers, and then you can come on up with it then at that point. So that's all there is to it. Not much to it at all, but yeah, y'all have a good one.